Hello, everyone. I'm Kimmy. Welcome to Kimmy's Atmosphere at my personal coaching club. If it's your first time seeing my face, thanks for coming. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back.
Despite the real world challenges that come up or that you face, the biggest obstacle you will have to overcome on a daily basis is your mind. You may not be responsible for all that happens in your life, yet you are responsible for undoing self defeating patterns and any undesirable experiences they create. So, today, let's look at 3 ways to overcome self defeating thinking patterns. Number one, embrace the lessons from your experiences. So, too often we work hard to disown the parts of ourselves or our lives that were painful, difficult, or sad. But just as we can't rip chapters out of a book and expect the story to still make sense, we can't rip out chapters out of our lives and expect our lives to still make sense. Keep every chapter of your life intact and keep on turning the pages. Sooner or later, you will definitely get to a page that brings it all together, and then you will suddenly understand why every page matters and how to exist and play out, in the story. You will get it why every chapter was needed. I believe that things are working together for my good. So your past may not be so great. Even the very things meant for my harm will turn around to work for my good. That's the mindset you can have, because that's the mindset I have. So even when things absolutely makes no sense, I still know that there is something in front for me to learn. Thinking that instead of life, happening to me, I can happen to life. That's a good way to put it. I can take all the challenges, the difficulties, the pain, and turn it into something useful. So my past may not be so great in one way or the other, but it's still a part of my story. And even though I can put down all the things in my past that do not help me, I can still look back at them and say, yes, there's some things I learned from them. Every experience is a teacher. I love a quote that says, be careful how you are talking to yourself because you're listening. So replace your self-defeating thoughts with self-supporting ones. You can turn your experiences to support you for the better too. And this course on positive self-talk will definitely help you. So do well to check it out. Number two, constantly remind yourself of these lessons. So all the lessons you learned from your past, instead of running away from them, just when you remember them, remember the lessons you learned from them. Let them not come back and fill you with pain and discomfort and regret. Because life is a constant teacher, so you need to become a constant learner. A student of life can learn to happen to life instead of letting life happen to you, as I mentioned earlier. In essence, in those annoying, frustrating moments when you find yourself standing face to face with an issue you battled before, one all written with a lesson you were sure you had already learned, remember, repetition is practice and it's not failure. Ask the waves in the sea, ask the leaves on the trees, even check out, and ask the wind. They have to do the same thing all the time, and all that rustling and overtones are much needed repetitions. Reminding yourself about the lessons you have learned in life over time will ensure you gain every insight from them to keep facing life's hurdles. I've heard someone say that sometimes you need to go through some things over and over again until you finally get it, that you are able, you can face giants, you are stronger than you think. if you constantly reflect on all that life has taught you, you'll be able to know how to handle situations better, because how you've treated life has made you to have enough practice. So now you're practiced, you're better, you're equipped, you're fortified with values from the lessons that you have learned over time. So indeed, yes, practice makes perfect. It equips, it keeps enlightening you, and it fortifies you. Number 3, allow yourself to grow up. So guess what happens as you begin to learn how to overcome self-defeating thinking patterns? Growth becomes inevitable. You will grow up. See, as you live and as you experience life and things in life, you might recognize what works and what doesn't work, what belongs and what doesn't belong, and all. So, what to let go of and what to begin to embrace more of and to do more of. You find out that not everything will fit in with your life. So, allow yourself to grow up, close certain doors, allow yourself to grow up and open another set of doors. Change the record or even break new records. Grow up from what you were to become what you need to be. Growing up entails allowing yourself to see new things, to discover new horizons and new perspectives. Imagine allowing yourself take up more positive space in your own life. Then begin to actually do that. Allow new thoughts in. Begin to think better, to feel better too, to act better, to make better decisions. You know, sometimes growth is painful, okay? Change is painful. Growing up is painful all the time. Nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you do not belong. So in all of that, no matter how much growing up is painful, being stagnant is more painful. Also, as Brian Tracy rightly said, a feeling of continuous growth is a wonderful source of motivation and confidence. I totally agree. And without continual growth and progress, we cannot enjoy improvement, achievement, and even success. Keep going and keep growing. Okay, it amazes me how much growth can change your life. So, if your personal growth seems small, don't worry. Just put in all the work and keep growing. And one day you realize that you've really grown big in your mind and your thinking. Would love to hear your insights in this. I know it's a very serious topic, but there are things to learn, and I want to know what you've learned and what you can add to what we've discussed in the comments. I wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely day.